I was kind of young, and my eldest sister was involved a little bit with CAE, and when my mom found out that I was being really bullied in school, then she had put me in here because it had made a good role on my sister.
At the Center for Anti-Violence Education, we provide violence prevention, self-defense, and empowerment programs to communities especially at risk of violence. We focus primarily on women, many of whom are survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault, on LGBT communities, and also on youth.
So your voice is the first thing that you want to use in any self-defense situations. Let go.
We have a group of young women who either are currently in our PACT program, which is a once-a-week after-school program for teen women and trans youth, or some of them actually have graduated and they're in college now, or they're taking adult martial arts programs, but they all are on a track to be peer leaders, peer educators who go out and teach workshops alongside our adult staff.
My name is Samantha and I'm 20. I'm a college student and I'm studying accounting, but usually on my spare time I'm here at CAE either helping out, teaching self-defense classes, or doing childcare for the adult classes. Let go. I said let go. Sometimes using words only doesn't work.
My name is Mercy and I'm a senior in high school. And I'm 18, I'm 17, about to be 18. Like for me, nobody would ever know that I'm queer just by looking at me. But some people, it's more obvious, deal with a lot of, whether it's looks or comments or just being treated differently, like in specific situations, like or just like being threatened in general and feeling like you're on your guard all the time, like someone's about to attack you, is really nerve-wracking. I felt concerned, I felt scared, I felt who is going to protect us, who is going to protect, you know, it really breaks my heart that humans that would hurt another human being just for something as simple as loving who they are and embracing themselves and showing it physically, or it really, to respond with violence is scary. And to feel like no one's gonna protect you is scary. Through racism or through sexism or through hatred, there's no way that you can explain that in your brain unless you're thinking of that person as something other than you. We were already discussing this, but it's just more urgency now that this needs to be taken seriously. We need to do something about this.
Step in, I'm gonna make a tight fist and keep my arm from my elbow up to the side of my body. And I'm gonna turn my arm the same way that the thumb to your wrist, that front. So try the other way. And the other way. Great. The hardest part about being a teacher is like not being able to answer all the questions that the students have, or maybe like not having the answer at all, because self-defense is like isn't the same for everyone. Like, the situation is always different. You may never know.
And when we are teaching, it is absolutely important that we lead exercises in a way that nobody gets hurt. That is not our goal. People are coming into self-defense classes to learn how to be safer and how to protect themselves. And the last thing that we want is them to go home with a broken nose. So when we think about partner work, we think about, I think, a couple things. Number one, no contact. There's not supposed to be contact between you and someone you're doing partner work with. So we're constantly looking down the line to make sure is this person respecting their partner's boundaries. Have you ever done chokeholds and releases? Where people are pretending like they're choking you? I feel like that's one where, if there's someone in your life, maybe this has happened to you, it's completely scary. I feel like it has happened to me in my life. And whenever someone's hands get close to my neck, I feel like, ah, go away. I do get kind of upset. So I do not want anyone coming in close. So we offer people different options. And we say, if you're practicing with your partner, they don't have to touch you at all. They can just stand in front of you and you can practice to them. Or they can put their hands very lightly on your shoulders. Or they can put their hands close to your neck, but we absolutely never have anyone going like this.
Let go.
Let go.
No.
Okay, so you're gonna let go. So you're gonna do a couple looseners. So you're slowly going palm heel to the chin, to the side of your partner's face. Front kick to the shin, side of your partner's leg.
Okay.
Foot stomp to the side.
We've always felt from the very beginning that self-defense and learning how to protect oneself physically can really lead to people having skills to protect themselves verbally and protect other people. But it can also create the confidence and skills to be able to work collectively to try to end violence.
I started taking classes when I was 5 and then became a peer educator when I was 12, and now I'm 17. So I'm still teaching and taking classes. I went from being bullied to like being a leader.
No, I did it right. No, I think I did it right. You're messing with my head. No, I